Morning folks, how are we all going out there? Okay, I got a pretty powerful live this morning for whoever reaches this, and because I can't post into groups at the moment because Facebook's found it in their infinite wisdom to ban me from posting in anyone's groups at all, full stop. I ask for your support, loving support with that. I come to use great love and compassion, peace and empathy and blessings for you all today as I deliver this message to you all. I love you all. Okay, so how's everyone going out there at the moment? Drop a comment and let me know how you're all travelling. Okay, I know a lot of people are bunkered at the moment on social media. I know a lot of people are going through a lot of stuff right now, and I have great compassion for them, and I send that out to them today in case I do this live, alright? And I ask that you share this around, folks, and if you wish, because I can't share it at the moment, as I said before, whoever joins, I can't share this video around to anyone at the moment. Like I said, Facebook has banned me, so from sharing in any group, so I'm kind of in a loss at the moment, but it's okay. Alright folks, I want to warn you, this is not a judgment, this is not a judgment upon anyone, our brothers or sisters or anyone. I just am giving you wisdom and sharing with you that what I have learned over the years personally myself is to take personal responsibility and accountability for my actions and my choices that I have chosen to learn through this lifetime. Now let's get to the bottom of the barrel here, folks. We are soul, we are multi-dimensional beings here. We came here to experience this world, and we signed up for varying experiences and lessons here on this beautiful planet. Notwithstanding, I take nothing away from the pain and the hurt and whatever else that people have gone through on this journey while they've been here on this beautiful planet. No matter what age you are, I understand and relate, simply because of the pain and the what I've been through and suffering I've been through myself over the years gone by, personally. And I'll bear that in transparency and honesty with you all. As children, we're not responsible because we came down here. We don't know any better because we're under the veil of illusion, and so we're not responsible for what happens to us as children, but we are responsible as adults of how we carry ourselves and how we treat others in this world. Okay, and we are responsible for our own healing, and we're also responsible for us to be able to ask for help if required once we become aware of the actions and the choices that we're making on every level. Now, bearing in mind, I understand that a lot of things unfold in this world, and there is no one truly to blame in this world for what unfolds, for what you do to others, because then we are sitting in a victim mentality saying he, she made me do it, I'm the victim here. I'm not taking away from any of this, folks. What I'm trying to share with you is the deepest core wisdom of saying to you that at the end of the day, we are soul here. We come down here to learn these lessons. We come here to experience this life, good, bad, and different, suffering, all the rest of it, trauma, the whole lot. If you think I haven't been through it, believe me when I say to you, I have been through it, folks. I had the most horrendous life, the most horrendous childhood you could ever possibly imagine, and I'm going to bear that in transparency. I was indecently assaulted at the age of 11, 12. I had an abusive alcoholic father, and believe me, when I say to you I blamed him to the nth degree and played the victim for many years, I did. Until I woke up out of that slumber and remembered, holy crap, I came here to experience this. I'm soul. I'm a multi-dimensional being here. Now, a lot of souls out there, a lot of people, 8 billion people on this planet, folks. Nearly 8 billion people. Maybe less, maybe more, who knows? I don't have the exact figures. It changes every day. Alright, but what I'm saying is, majority of people on this planet do not know how to take responsibility because they forget. They've forgotten, or they've chosen not to remember that they are powerful, multi-dimensional beings of pure light and love here. But, having said that, to get to that point, you have to take responsibility and ownership for everything you've done to everything else. That's the law of karma. And the law of karma states that what you do unto others, you do to yourself. So if you are deliberately going out and hurting people, indirectly or directly, out of your own hurt and pain, then that will come back to you. If you hurt anyone mentally, emotionally, physically, even children, I don't care who it is, then that will come back to you in a karmic way at some point. I don't know how or when, it doesn't matter. Time is an illusion, because we're in the quantum field of energy now where time is an illusion. Things unfold exactly as they are. So, and I'm stating this clearly to you folks because I want you all to have the most amazing, beautiful life. By you taking responsibility for your life, what you've created here for you, flipping the story, flipping the story, and creating a better, more abundant life for yourself, which you can all do. Coming from a place of love, centeredness, kindness, compassion for all our brothers and sisters out there, including more so yourself. Now, how does this happen? Well, number one, as children we're conditioned to believe that we're not responsible for our actions, okay? And then when we are taught that we're responsible, then we go into a whole range of other emotions of victim or abandonment or insecurities or unworthiness or whatever the case is placed upon us for our learning here, for us to remember who we truly are underneath the human experience. Okay, so we're humans here having this experience, right folks? So what happens is we get conditioned to believe that we're not responsible for our actions, we're not responsible for our choices, when really we truly are, because we created this from the moment we come down. It's just we forgot when we got here, okay? And that's just the way it is, alright? So then as adults, as we become more aware and more awake, and we're given keys and signposts along the way, most of us are, to show us where we can change directions we choose. Now, depending on the ego state of mind, we can either take those signs and signals, or we can ignore them and keep tropping along, believing in our mind, right, that the world owes us. The world owes us nothing, folks, okay? What we do is we owe ourselves the love that we are in our very heart and soul here. And how does that fathom? Well, that's virtually, once again, stepping back, being the observer, taking responsibility for your choices and your actions of what you've done to others, good, bad, or indifferent, and saying, well, this is great, I'm having a great life, yay. Or, why is this happening to me? Oh my God, I didn't do anything to hurt anyone, when indirectly you may have hurt somebody along the way. Bearing in mind, folks, there's a lot of purging happening across the planet right now. A lot of people coming up with a lot of emotions, a lot of anger, a lot of trigger points, a lot of things are happening, okay? And there's a lot of projecting out there others as well, okay? And until we become aware and we step back as the observer here to see what we are doing within ourselves as the mirror reflection, is when we can clearly clear that. Now, as I said to you, and I've said this numerous times before, it's about unraveling the programs and the patterns and the conditioning of the mind. It's not about blaming external circumstances. It's not about blaming, oh, but the alcohol made me do it, and this made me do it, and that made me do it. Bullshit. Let's cut that crap out of the freaking game right now, folks. We're not here to blame anything or anyone. No one is to blame. The universe is doing its job. The star alignments are doing its job to bring all of this stuff to the surface for us to reclaim our sovereignty and our freedom. Being 100% responsible for yourself will give you complete 100% freedom and sovereignty for yourself to enjoy the most prosperous, abundant life that you could possibly have for yourself. Now, I want to state clearly to you on this live this morning that I have taken full responsibility for my actions and my choices against others over the years gone by. And I bear that to you in transparency and honesty and in authenticity. I have not been a good person over this lifetime, okay? And I warned you in the video, this could be a trigger alert for a lot of people, right? Because a lot of people still in a victim mode of wanting to blame. I'm not taking away what's happened to people, folks, okay? Seriously, but you are responsible as adults to heal yourself. Work through those programs. Acknowledge what's going on for themselves, for yourself. And why are you doing that? Why are you projecting out the other person? Why are you treating them poorly? And a lot of people live in denial, the river of denial over this too, folks. So they're not doing anything wrong, and they believe that they believe the source will sanction them, and that's not the case. The universe sees everything. The universe sees everything, folks. It sees everything. everything that we do on this planet sees, right? So when you heal those inner traumas and those pains and whatever else you've created or other things you've done against other people, then you are clearing your karma. Because karma is real on this planet. It's real, full stop, okay? It's because what you do to others, as I've written before, is sent out in the universe as a signal, and the universe is going to dish it back to you with a cold hard dish of reality of what you've done to others. Somebody else is going to come and do it to you, and that's just the way it works. Mirror, mirror on the wall, right? With all due respects and love in my heart for you guys, seriously. I know this is going to trigger people. I know people may get upset with this, okay, and they may not want to take responsibility, and that's okay too. I'm not going to judge this. Do as you will, folks. It's none of my business what you choose to do, but I'm sharing my wisdom with you because that's what I am here to do. I'm a Seraphim Angel here, Pleiadian Ambassador for the Pleiades star system, and I'm here to guide you home to your heart if you wish to take on the wisdom that I'm sharing with you now, to make your life easier, to clear through the path into an abundant life of beautiful love and joy and filled with happiness. Then it is important for you to take responsibility and own up to what you are doing here on the planet to yourself and others. Many people will not take responsibility. Many people continue to blame. Many people will continue to be the victim, even as adults, because whatever they've been through is so traumatic. It is very, very difficult for them to see past the anger and the hate and the jealousy and whatever else they are holding, to be able to clear that, to give themselves a prosperous life that they so rightly deserve as adults here. Right? So, in having said that, folks, I want you to know that if you become aware of your actions and your choices, and you step back and become the observer of your life, and why am I doing this to this person? They're only acting out of their own pain. Instead of taking it personally, say, well, they're only acting out of their pain, their own pain. Get the hell out of there if it's physical abuse or mental or emotional abuse, and get the hell out of there, folks. And then, but don't do yourself a favour and do your best not to react and not to take it personally. Please be aware, consciously aware. Conscious awareness is basically stepping back and being the observer of yourself and other people and saying, hang on, what's going on here? Okay? And do I need to react? Am I acting from a kind place, or if I respond? Or don't respond at all. Like I said yesterday in the other video, just take a step back, right? And just take a silent pace to it all, okay? Taking responsibility and accountability will free you, folks. It has freed me. I'm free within myself because I have taken responsibility and accountability for my actions and my choices of everything I've done this lifetime. And believe me, it's been a mixed bag that I've created here, but I've cleared up probably 80 or 90% of the mess that I created here with hurting people. And I've hurt people. I've hurt people chronically, and other people have hurt me too. But if people are hurting you, walk away. Do not go back and retaliate. Do not go and don't retaliate back to them, ultimately, because then you're only creating more hurt and drama for yourself, and more pain for yourself by retaliating in the first place. Okay, folks? So what I want to say to you is walk away. Take responsibility and accountability. You're not responsible for other people's actions or how they respond to you, but you are responsible for your actions and how you respond to others. That's the keys to your freedom and your success. But it's unraveling the thought processes, because you are not your thoughts. I'm going to go into this again, okay, folks, as a reminder. You are not your thoughts. You are the conditioning behind it. Release the conditioning. Free yourself from the false thoughts of all of this rubbish, and you will free yourself. Merge the ego, love the ego, hear the ego, and it will dissipate. This is how I've done this. This is how I continue to do this every other day. Right? I send you my infinite peace and my blessings, and my grace and ease today wherever you are. You are loved by God. You are loved by the unseen. You are loved by the archangels, the angelic realm, the ascended masters. You are loved by everyone. So please take responsibility and accountability and come from a centered place of love. No matter how you go about it, come from a place of love, folks, because that's what's going to become your freedom. You're not your thoughts. but you are responsible for everything you say and do out in this world. Okay? Be you, but be the kind you, but also be the observer of you too. And be honest with yourself. What are you putting out there? Who are you hurting indirectly? Who are you dragging down? Alright? Are you dragging yourself down? Be responsible for yourself as much as, you know, what you do to others. That's the key to this. Alright? That will be your freedom. Because we're all controlled here to some degree, smaller degree, some more than others, because they're still asleep. It doesn't matter. I'm not judging it. It is what it is. But I want you to know that as being responsible for yourself will free you. This may not resonate with everybody, and that's okay. I'm free within me, because I've taken responsibility and ownership and accountability for my life as a powerful sentient creature being here, which we all are powerful. What are your intentions, and how do you intend to use those intentions with the power you have? If you create peace, great. You want to create disharmony, it's going to come back and slap you from the universe. I'll tell you that right now, folks. I love you all. I'm not judging it. I'm just saying I've been there, so I relate to you all with what I'm saying this morning in this video. Okay. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Ponder that today. I send you my infinite peace and blessings and grace and ease, my compassion. I love you all totally. Your blessings to my heart. You're doing an amazing job. I'm just here to share the wisdom. If I'm triggering you, if I trigger you, that's great. If you understand what I'm saying, that's great. I love you no less. Wherever you are, take care, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.